Hey guys, Matt Barthel here. We're going to build a quick fire here in the fire pit. I told you guys in one of my videos that I was going to show you guys what I thought to be one of the better ways of building a fire quickly. Remember, we have three pieces of fire: fuel, combustion, and oxygen. And the key to this one is oxygen. A real easy way to bring oxygen into your fire quickly. More oxygen, the hotter and better your fuel is going to burn, and that's going to work great. So what I've done here is I've prepped myself. I have got a nice little pile of tinder right there. We have a little pile of kindling. Tinder, pencil lead or smaller. When you go in and have it be standing dry wood or dead branches, where when you go and pull it off the tree, you get a good clean crisp snap. Let's see if I can, I don't know if you heard that, but that was a good snap. All right, same thing with your kindling, thumb size or smaller. All right, smaller, thumb size or smaller. You can go a little bit bigger than your thumb. Some of us have bigger thumbs than others, but that's a good rule of thumb. Boy, I'm funny. Lengthwise, honestly, I would go from the tip of my fingers to the inside of my elbow. These are kind of close. I'm just doing stuff that I have in the backyard, so I can't be that picky. And fuel wood is, depending on what kind of fire you're going for, I would say, wrist size or bigger or smaller, depending on how you are, but thumb size or smaller. Kindling, fuel wood, let's look for about your wrist size. And again, from the fingertips to the inside of your arm, it could be longer because you're burning it and you just scoot it in the fire more. So that's my recommendation. What you're going to see right here is my fire getting started. This is my platform right here. All right. Normally I'd use a piece of bark, but I got a piece of flat wood split up, and I'm going to put my cotton ball Vaseline right there. I'm calling this the bridge. This guy right here is the bridge. We're going to put a cotton ball of Vaseline on there. We're going to toss tinder right on it. And as soon as that tinder catches, we're going to toss the kindling on it. And as the fire needs more oxygen, I can actually literally grab this, raise it so that more oxygen can come in, and then set it back down. And then when that gets going pretty good, we throw our fuel wood on and we're cruising. So let me get things set up real quick. The skiers are bugging me. We're going to do this really fast. I'm going to get this set up, and then I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I'm pretty much square. So here we go. We're going to light the cotton ball with Vaseline. You see I got a glove on. It's a good thing to have gloves with you when you're going out and doing stuff. Your hands are very important. You need to protect them. When I collect firewood, I try to wear gloves. Normally I have a leather pair. These are just my mechanic gloves. And they work pretty good. But so let's get this lit. Oops. We're gonna have to fluff this up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's lit. We saw this on my last video, how well that burns. So we're gonna grab tinder, put it right on it, just like this. Boom. There's our tinder. All right. It's catching pretty quickly already, right? It's going to go really good. I'm just going to take my kindling, put it right on top there. And what you can see right now, it's got some good smoke. So you kind of lift this up, get a little more oxygen in there. See the flames get a little bit bigger. Smoke dies down. Let's give it a second here. Smoke, oxygen. See the flames getting bigger? I'm just giving it more oxygen to breathe. The oxygen is the life of your fire. So, just to get it going really quickly, just lift it up. Look at that. And you can see the smoke starting to start again. Just gonna use a little bit more probably. Yeah. Hey, we've got a fire going already. This is taking no time. And this is really good dry wood, which does help. But, I mean, kind of gotta, look at that. Jeez. Now, I mean, that's going. Start throwing our fuel wood on there. Look at that fire. That didn't take any time at all. All right. Well, that's burning. I'm going to mention a couple things about collecting firewood. It's important to get standing, dry, dead wood. When you pick stuff up off the ground, it's especially if it's been there for a little while, it's going to be wet. It's going to be moist. It can even be punky, which punky wood is basically wood that's been on the ground for a while. And, you know, your soil and your grass and your ground, that's full of life. Bacteria and all kinds of organisms there. That will eat at the wood and bring moisture into it and tear it up. You know, punky wood is really, really hard to use to start a fire. Really hard to use. So, if it's laying on the ground, if there's something shooting off of it, pull that. But if it's on the ground, I would recommend letting it be, because it's going to be a challenge. Everything that we got here, I either pulled off of some of my trees here in the back that has some dead branches, or out of my wood pile. But all my kindling, all my tinder came off of a tree right behind us, a bush actually, that had some branches that were dying on it. And it was all nice and dry, came off really easy. So really think about where you're getting your wood from. That's really important. Good tinder and good kindling can really make a fire. I mean, look at this sucker. It is burning really nice and big, and I can feel the heat back here. A good hot fire, you know. And it's kind of like an improvised teepee the way it's looking right now, and that's probably why we got so much heat coming off of it. It's great. So, I mean, that was quick and that was nice. So, if I can think of the name of this technique, I'll put it in the link somewhere, or I'll put it at the end of the video. I don't remember what it's called. We'll just call it a bridge fire or something for now. Because it's working, it worked fantastic. Whew, it is hot. So use that. The next time you guys go out, that's a real easy way to start a fire. No time, no nothing. Remember, gather your materials first. And honestly, if this was something that I was going to do all night and camp all night, my pile of fuel wood would have probably been sitting on the ground and as tall as my knee, going from the ground to my knee. You know, so you know, pretty good sized pile to keep going all night long. You know, this will burn pretty quickly. It's dry wood. This is a beautiful fire. This is one of my favorite things. I love campfires. I mean, anyone who's sit in front of one before, I mean, there's nothing bad about sitting in front of a campfire. Hanging out with your friends and your family and just chilling out. I love this. First form of TV for the caveman, campfire. And I guess I'm kind of caveman-like, so I really dig it. And just look at that bad boy burn. It's getting a lot of oxygen. So I hope this is something that you guys find interesting and that it's helpful to you. And some of you guys may already have known this. This was something that was kind of an aha moment for me when I saw it. Like, gosh, that makes sense. That was nothing. So it was great. And to go back to the platform that I used, the reason why I put a platform down was if your ground's wet or moist or something like that, that can be a problem. That will suck the life out of your tinder. So it's not a bad idea with your little flame mixer, your cotton ball, your jute twine, your bird's nest. Put it on a little platform, light that bad boy up, throw everything on top of it, because once it gets going like this, you're good. I mean, right now it could start raining and we'd be fine for a while. You know, it would not extinguish this fire. This fire's burning pretty hot and pretty hard. Maybe we'll do an experiment. I think that, yep, we're gonna do an experiment. Not this time, but maybe next week and the week coming, we'll build a fire. And I'm gonna go get my garden hose and I'm gonna see what it takes to put it out. Because I have a feeling something like this, that if I treated my garden hose like a nice downpour, this sucker would keep going for a while. It would last. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I will be doing some more videos here soon. I'll be out of town for a week, so you may not see something from me for a little while. But again, if you guys have anything that you want to see me do or try, send me a message or put a post in the comments, and I'll do what I can. This is Matt. This has been a lot of fun, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.